Welcome to Letters to Rising Leaders. It's a podcast series about God, soul, love, and leadership. And I'm your host, Tom Mohr. For those of you joining along in my book, Letters to Rising Leaders, this is week 35, and the topic is social sustainability. This is the third podcast in a row that I've taken on sustainability, and it's the last. The first was environmental sustainability, the second, economic sustainability, and today, social sustainability, which is about how we respond to the people affected by climate change and for the people that are affected by the dislocations that may occur as a result of taking action to advance sustainability. The Earth is a complex system. Let me give one example. The Gulf Stream first emerged 3 million years ago when the Isthmus of Panama was formed and separated the Atlantic Ocean from the Pacific Ocean. And ever since, that Gulf Stream has been keeping Europe warm and holding back sea levels on the eastern side of the United States. But in the past 200 years, through the Industrial Revolution and beyond, all the way up till the current moment, we've been pumping so much fossil fuel into the sky and at such a rate that it's begun to heat the planet. That's caused glaciers to melt, which has pumped so much fresh water into the Atlantic Ocean, it's changed the salinity mix. Scientists now estimate that the Gulf Stream is going to collapse somewhere between next year and the year 2095. And if it does, Europe's winters are going to become 15 degrees colder. And the entire eastern seaboard of the United States is going to be hit with substantial rising seas. And there's nothing that we can do in the short term to stop that. It's going to take time for the Gulf Stream to kick back into gear again. That's lag. Complex systems exhibit lag, which is why sustainability is such a hard sell. When we advance sustainability, we're exhibiting care for a future not our own. Our efforts, our investments are going to have just a glancing impact on us. They're for our children's children's children. I remember hearing Greta Thunberg's speech to the United Nations back in 2019. She was just 16 years old. She spoke at the UN's Climate Action Summit, and she said this is all wrong. I shouldn't be up here. I should be back in school on the other side of the ocean. Yet you all come to us young people for hope. How dare you? For more than 30 years, the science has been crystal clear. How dare you continue to look away and come here saying that you're doing enough when the politics and the solutions needed are nowhere in sight? You say you hear us and that you understand the urgency, but no matter how sad and angry I am, I do not want to believe that. Because if you really understood the situation and still kept failing to act, then you would be evil. And that I refuse to believe. One speech is not much, we might say, 5-10 minutes. What can it change? It can change the atmosphere. It can change the debate. A debate can change an entire presidential election. We've seen that. The individual contributions of millions can add up to something. Maybe we can't stop the Gulf Stream from collapsing. Maybe our actions today are only going to regenerate the Gulf Stream 200 years from now. But we can sow the clover. We need to live in hope because hope inspires action. Now, today the topic is social sustainability. This is about the impact on people. Rising temperatures are predicted to affect countries like Pakistan. Pakistan, it is estimated the heat will get to the point where by late this century, 150,000 people are going to be dying from heat exposure. So the question becomes, for the family of refugees fleeing Pakistan, will we help? The island of Kiribati in the Pacific is home to 150,000 people. That island is going to be submerged by rising sea levels. Are we going to help those 150,000 people? And, even the things we do to advance sustainability affects people. For the laid-off Appalachian coal miners family living in a dying town in the Blue Ridge Mountains, are we going to help? For the African villager whose only means of saving his family from starvation has been to kill elephants to get their tusks, to get money from the tusks, are we going to help that villager? Everyone deserves food, home, job, a future. Maybe you're called to work on behalf of social sustainability, to build the schools, create the job opportunities, help with the job transition programs. If so, you're acting righteously as the hands and feet of God. The song for this week is called When. It's about hope, about seeing the truth and finally moving from truth into action. Robert Berry joins me on instrumentals, and Martha Hawkinson joins me in harmony. Enjoy.
When they shut down all the coal mines, it'll make the air much cleaner. When the cars become electric, it may buy us 1 degree. When they banish stripping forests throughout the Amazon basin, when they banish throwing plastics into the fragile seas, when they help out all the miners to transition their careers, when they help out oil workers, lumberjacks and engineers, when they help out tiny nations sinking in the sea. For everyone, a home, a job, a chance to be free. And maybe if we do it all faster than I fear, maybe if this global shift is quickly drawing near, maybe if this planet can still be healed, a pathway may yet be revealed. When we finally see our future right before our eyes, when we finally understand the time has come to mobilize, when all the talking ceases and action takes the stage, maybe we'll begin to turn the page. And maybe if we do it all faster than I fear, maybe if this global shift is quickly drawing near, maybe if this planet can still be healed, a pathway may yet be revealed.
are the pathway, revealed step by step by step. Well, that's it for today. I hope you'll join us next week for the next episode in this Letters to Rising Leaders podcast series. As I say each week, leader of goodness, go in faith to love and heal the world.